Hi guys, 12.4 today. Histograms. So histograms I believe you're going to find super easy, as I'm hoping the first 3 lessons of chapter 12 have been for you. Remember, if you need Miss Verlanek or I, please reach out to us. So histograms today. When there's a large number of data values, it's helpful to group into intervals. Now what an interval is it's not one thing, it's several things. So if we are grouping ages of people in Butte, you're not going to want to graph everybody at age 1, everybody at age 2, because that is just too big, too much to deal with. So you're going to put them in intervals. Maybe everybody in Butte from ages 0 to 5, 6 to 10. Those are intervals, okay? So a histogram is like a bar graph. Again, you have seen bar graph lots, but the only difference between a bar graph and a histogram, there are 2. So a histogram has intervals, okay? We just talked about intervals. And a histogram also, the bars touch. There are no gaps in a histogram. Whereas in a bar graph, there are spaces between each bar. Only difference. All right, unlock the problem. So the histogram shows the ages of winners of the Academy Award for Best Actor from 1990 to 2009. How many winners were under 40 years old? So looking at our histogram, we have intervals from 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, and 60 to 69. So there was one winner from 20 to 29. So that one, so we are looking for how many winners were under 40, okay? So what other bar is going to represent under 40? Well, it's going to be 30 to 39. That's under 40. Okay, and so how many were from 30 to 39? Well, 6. So how many total are under 40? So you have 1 here and 6 here, so 1 plus 6. Get out your calculators. So there were 7 winners. All right. Your question says, is it possible to know how many were 37? And the answer is no, because on a histogram, you are in intervals. So all of these they all might be 30-year-olds. They all might be 38-year-olds. We just don't know, okay? So with a histogram, it's not possible to pick out one age or one height, okay, because we are in intervals. All right, let's look at the next page. Okay, the table shows the ages of winners of the Academy Award for Best Actress from 1986 to 2009. How many of the winners were under 40? So again, it's asking how many winners were under 40. So they want us to make a histogram. Make a frequency table using intervals of 10. So they have our intervals set out for us. Okay? And it's really important as you move forward in this lesson, boys and girls, your intervals have to be equal. So you cannot have an interval from 0 to 5 and then one from 6 to 30. Okay? If your intervals are 5, they all need to be in 5s. All right, so 20 to 29 they've done for us. We have 7. Let's look 30 to 39. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 40 to 49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. They did 50 to 59. We didn't have any of those. 60 to 69. I see 1. 70 to 79. I don't see any. So again, I want to make sure all my data is accounted for. So there were, looks like 6 times 4, 24 observations. So I need to make sure that I have 24 frequencies. So 7 plus 10 is 17, plus 5 is 22, 23, 24. So I have accounted for all my observations. Then we're going to set up intervals along the x-axis. And my frequency will be along the y-axis. Okay, right to 29, 30 to 39, and 40 to 49 for us. We don't have any from 50 to 59, okay? So I'm gonna leave that blank. I have 1 from 60 to 69, and the only reason there is a space right here, boys and girls, is because there's no data right there. I have 0 from 70 to 79, and I have 1 again from 80 to 89. Now, if there were data here, please know that they would be touching, okay? So, we have completed all our intervals. Now we need to remember our question. Number of winners under 40, okay? And so under 40 would be these two intervals right here. Well, I have 7 from 20 to 29. Oh, green pen, I guess. And I have 10 from 30 to 39. So I had 17 winners that were under 40. All right. How can we tell which histogram had the most winners? Well, simple enough, you just look at the highest bar. So 30 to 39 had the highest